it's Moose, and thank you so much for joining me back here. Today we're going to do a reading vlog. Today we are reading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I have to say I was a little nervous to start reading this. It has been on my radar, I would say, for a while, just because it's very popular. Everyone raves about it, everyone talks about it, and everyone seems to love it, but I didn't know if it would really be for me. I'm usually into rom-coms, and I haven't really heard this described as such. It's usually just romance. But a friend of mine has had the physical copy, and we were talking about books in general, and I saw that, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of been on my list of things I might want to read. And she's like, you need to read it. And she kind of forced it on me, so now I'm reading it. I'm on chapter 4, I think. 3 or 4. Page 52. This will probably contain spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, maybe don't watch this video. But Lily has just met Alyssa, and Ryle is there again, and Alyssa walked in on him telling Lily that he wants to have some stuff with her, and she gasped. I laughed out loud. I'm liking it so far. Maybe because I was so hesitant, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that good, but I'm liking it so far. So I'm going to keep reading. I think I underestimated this book because I'm laughing more than I thought I would. Ryle just showed up to her apartment, like, begging her, which is funny to me. I don't know how much more reading I'm going to get done. It's 6:50 right now in the morning, and Sam should wake up soon, probably. But I'm gonna try to read as much as I can before he gets up. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I think I may have just spoiled some things for myself unintentionally, and I'm so mad. If that's the case, I went to add it to my Goodreads and my story graph. I used both of them. And as I was doing so, her next book popped up. This one is It Ends With Us. It Starts With Us popped up. And I saw that it was about Atlas. So now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know that Atlas is in this book, and I know it's kind of two different love stories at the same time. But in my head, I'm like, is Atlas the one she ends up with at the end of this one? Like, am I even reading the love story that I think I'm reading? That kind of thing. So I'm kind of spiraling a little bit, wondering if maybe I spoiled it for myself just by looking at what the next book is about. I don't know, because the next one is technically like a prequel type thing, like from his perspective, I think. But at the same time, like, why do we really need his perspective if it ends with, like, their high school relationship, whatever? I don't know. I think I spoiled it for myself, and I'm so mad. 6 o'clock in the morning. Been reading for like 30 minutes. If I'm guessing, I think Ryle is probably going to cheat on her, and Atlas is going to come back into the picture somehow, and that's going to be the actual love story. That's my guess right now. Okay, they just went to dinner with her mom, and they saw Atlas there. So I think I might be right. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. I'm going to stop for the morning. I have some other stuff I need to do, but I just wanted to say that it's interesting that anytime she speaks like a naked truth to herself, it's in italics, and then anytime she's just talking, it's not. It's interesting to kind of compare the two and to know when she's lying to herself and when she's being honest with herself. I'm having a good time trying to figure that out, because there are definitely some times where she will say something and you would think it needs to be in italicized, and it would need to be italicized, but it's not. And it's interesting. All right, that's it. Hey, morning. It's Sam's nap time. Ellie's here with me, but she's content to just sit here with me. You say hi? You see that baby? She's playing with my hair clip. I just wanted to jump on real quick. What was I going to say? Allergies are kicking all of our butts. But I'm anxious. I don't like not knowing because I feel like what's his name? Ryle is really going to like her. And it's the first time he's ever like dedicated himself to somebody. And I feel like she's going to be caught up with Atlas and maybe break his heart instead of her heart being the one that gets broken. I don't know. And I'm getting kind of anxious. And I don't know that I like it. I don't think not that I don't like the book. I just don't like the feeling that this book is giving me. So that's where I'm at right now. Hi. I am about halfway through, and I don't know how I feel about this book. I am definitely a rom-com type of person. I think it's not bad. It's just not the type of book that I particularly enjoy a whole lot. I don't think. What? Ellie's chilling here with me. Sam's napping. Anyways, we got to the part where he pushes her and kind of cuts her eye, and he cuts his hand, and then they go to the restaurant, and Ryle and Atlas have their little spat. And beforehand, whenever I found out that Atlas might actually be the real love story, I was a little disappointed because I liked Ryle as a character. And then after that, now I'm like, he's going to end up doing something again and like hurting her probably. And so now I'm Team Atlas. I don't know how it's going to go. That's my prediction. Something's going to happen between her and Ryle again. Atlas is probably going to interject. And something bad is going to happen between them two. But she's going to end up with Atlas at the end, I do believe. So that's my prediction. You want to say hi to Ellie? Hey. Hi. You're so cute. You're so cute. Alright, we'll check in later. Hey. It's been a couple days since I've had a chance to read. We've just had a busy weekend. And Ethan had like a 4-day weekend, which was nice. It's 8 o'clock at night. Kids are asleep. He is out working out. And I'm trying to finish this book. Ryle just told her what happened as a kid with him and his brother. And she's sitting here trying to figure out if she wants to forgive him, if she's going to stay with him. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn, and I don't know which way I would lean. I don't take well to people mistreating me. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of seeing the other side that she's talking about too. So I don't know. I know it plays out in the end, and we kind of maybe see the end result. But just in this moment, I'm kind of torn too. I feel like, what's her name? Colleen Hoover does a good job at putting the reader kind of in her situation and kind of making me think which way I would lean as well. Because I don't know. Good morning. It is 6:17 in the morning. Ethan just left for work. I'm going to finish this stupid book. I have less than 100 pages left. Super close to being done. She's going to end up with Atlas. Because Ryle just can't be nice. You can't play nice. She found out she's pregnant. I hate to say this. I don't know if something's going to happen to the baby. I don't think she's going to get back with Ryle. I don't know if she's even going to tell him that she's pregnant. But that would be a jerk move. I hope she does. But I still think she and Atlas are going to end up together. And maybe they're going to raise the baby themselves or something like that. I don't know. I don't think she's going to end up with Ryle. Although that would make a good ending. Realistic ending. But we'll see how it works out. I'm going to finish it. Okay. When I first started this book in this vlog, I said I was hesitant about who this book would actually be about in terms of the romantic interest. Because I liked Ryle at the beginning, but now I'm definitely Team Atlas. definitely Team Atlas now. This is like off topic, but I just had a baby 6 months ago. My daughter is 6 months old. And just reading her experience everything for the first time is giving me baby fever again. But I don't want another baby right now. But I have baby fever reading this. But I don't want another baby. I have to keep telling myself that. I'm good for right now. I need some time. Okay, I'm torn again. He just came and looked at the nursery because she finished painting it. And I don't know. As someone who grew up in a broken home, I don't regret that my parents did not stay together. Very blessed to have the family that I had. Both, you know, through marriage and through blood. But in this situation, I don't know. I feel bad for Ryle, even though it's his fault. Atlas is out of the picture right now. So I just don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm feeling confliction. Just confliction. I finished it. It's 7:33. Somehow Sam is still asleep. It was good. Not the type of stuff I usually read. If I read romance, I typically like it to be rom-coms. I don't really like heavier stuff. I read to feel good and feel happy and enjoyment. And if I have something heavier in books, it's typically in fantasy books. It's not in contemporary type stuff. With that being said, it was good. Personally, a little difficult for me to read, especially the acknowledgments at the end. I feel like the acknowledgments at the end, like the note from the author, made this book for me. The story itself was fine, but the letter she kind of wrote to her mom at the end, the explanation for why she wrote this book, resonated with me. It's not my story to tell, so I don't want to go into too much detail, but her experience is very similar to my own. And there were a lot of times where I just didn't understand what my mom was putting herself through. But this book, in reading her note at the end, makes me appreciate my mom even more. That's all I'm going to say about it. It was good. Again, not for me. I don't know that I will read any more of her stuff. I might read the other one. I might read the new one that comes out this year from Atlas's perspective, just because I already know the story. I think I could like him as a character. I love reading books. I love reading romance books from the male's perspective, so I might read that one. Otherwise, though, I don't know that I'll read any more of her books, just because, again, I like lighthearted romances, not really heavy stuff, which I would consider this to be a little heavier. But overall, it was good. The writing is good. Plot was fine. Pacing was fine. I liked the characters. I like that she made Ryle a lovable man, a lovable character that had some not so lovable characteristics. I think that makes it more realistic instead of just making him a straight out mean, like ill-tempered guy all the time. I like that it was realistic in that regard. I liked Atlas. I feel like we didn't get a whole lot of Atlas in this book for him to be the person that the main character falls in love with. So that's another reason I maybe want to read the one she's coming out with this year. Otherwise, I think I kind of put my thoughts out as I read through it. Sam woke up and is eating his apples, if you are wondering what that noise is. But I do also want to say that I think this book might be a little overhyped. It was good, but I don't think it's maybe as great as everyone makes it out to be. It's not like I think everyone should read it, and I don't think it's for everybody. Just maybe a little overhyped, quite personally. I don't really see what would set it above all the rest, if that makes sense. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Still good, just maybe a little overhyped. It was a good read, not an easy read. So there we go. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe down below and leave a comment. You're awesome. I am so thankful for you. And we will be back here next time, guys. See ya!